No lobby players.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
I like it how it was when I first bought the game. No lobby players. Saints, Buccaneers, 49ers, y'all amongst the same people.
22 men ready to do battle.
Trash Ravens.
And we are underway from Atlanta. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first time will begin at the 20. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
produced an effigy of a calf for the people to worship, a mere body without a soul, which emitted a lowing sound. And then they, the Samiri and his followers, said, "This is your God as well as that of Moses." So he, Samiri, gave up the religion of Moses. See that this calf made them no answer and couldn't be.
with Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw taken in by Samuel. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. It's a gain of 16. First down, Falcons. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
No gain on the play. for the 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, it lets the air out of the momentum balloon just a little bit.
Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3, so maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up, because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on the defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face, because he had the route that he wanted.
Remember that play? Warren Sapp being froze.
Catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Now Montana. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking a fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the 1st down there, help them relax a little bit.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Montana to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. 2 big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now he is he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They will look to throw. Montana. Touchdown! Jordan Reed. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Here is 3rd down and 4. Now here's Mahomes. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown Atlanta.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Say.
Montana. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sidelines going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
They dropping that quarterback back on shotgun.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Justin Matabike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
The Lord chose him for his benedictions and turned to him with mercy and guidance.